Hi darlings, this is Christina at Makeup Box FYI, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. I am going to finally debut the two Bridgerton palettes. So I had done the Bridgerton palette in some videos back, the first one, the initial one, and I had mentioned I was going to pick up the second one, and I did, but I haven't had time to actually debut it because other things have been coming out, and I wanted to make sure I brought those forward because those are a little more popular. But I did pick up the second Bridgerton palette, and can I tell you how much I'm in love with this palette? I will debut this one. I have been testing, I'm not gonna lie, I've been using it. You know, I like to use things usually before I tell you about it, that there are exceptions to that. But I've been very much enjoying it and reaching for this one definitely more than the other. So I kept it in its box, although I don't know why, because you know, I've been using it, so it's a little like dusty, crusty, just a little bit. But I'm gonna show you the swatches. They're very similar shades, especially those pinky reddish tones, which for some people, they really didn't like that, you know, and I get it. We could have picked some different colors, but let me go over the swatches of the, so Diamond of the First Water, which you can see that beautiful blue, all those colors there, alongside of Belle of the Ball. So they're different. I don't know if they're extremely different, but as you can see, Diamond of the First Water, their pinks are prettier pinks, in my opinion. The others are, their pinks are pretty, but they also have more plumminess to it. But the second palette has plum, but I feel like their pink is a little reddish, and their blue is more teal. But what I will tell you is these make phenomenal combination palettes. Like, this is almost like Mama Pat's big palette, and actually would price about the same if you mix them together, because you could put like this beautiful teal over top, put the beautiful blue shade. I mean, sky's the limit, honestly. So we're just gonna get into it. I'm not gonna talk about really the first palette. We're do an eye look with Belle of the Ball. I feel like that's what I'm gonna do. I could change my mind. Okay, so we're gonna come a little closer so we can baby this a little better. So, take my nice fluffy brush, and I think the first color I wanna work on, I'm gonna work on this reddish pink color. Let's see how that goes. I'm just gonna dust it along the top. I'm gonna really attempt to do all the colors. I'm gonna attempt. I don't know that I'll be able to do that perfectly, but I am going to darn sure try. So, see, it definitely comes off more reddish. It's definitely pink, but it has the hue of red. The other pink palette, the other Patmgrath palette, the pink is very pink. It's like a satiny Barbie pink. It's really pretty though, because the way that it shears out. And this is pink, but it leans, to me, a little more reddish. And while this is a kind of a satin, it's a satin finish. It's just different. So it is different. Then we're gonna do that plummy color here. Mama's pigmented, so you don't need too much of that. That's pretty. That's a pretty plum color. Very pretty. I feel like okay, so I'm not gonna say I lied, but I do think it'd be beneficial to give you the two different looks. So I am going to actually remove, okay, so I removed that eye and I'm gonna do Diamond of the First Water. So you can see, I use my color switch to clean it off, so you can really see the difference. So I'm gonna start with that pink color I was telling you about. So it's hard now because I put the plum, but this pink, do you see how much more pink it is than the one I showed you previously? It's like Barbie pink versus the one that has a little more of a reddish undertone. And then we're gonna do the plum color, in Diamond of the First Water. Oh, too much. And I feel like this plum's gonna be very close because both these plums looked very similar. So almost identical, I think. This one did go on a little smoother, and I see that it is warmer. I don't know if you can tell, but it's warmer plum, where this is like a cooler plum. I don't know if you can see that, but try showing you the two. Okay, so now what should we do? Let's go top of it after I'm done showing you everything. So I'm just going to use a little concealer. This is the Dior concealer. I've been loving it, the Dior Backstage. I do think this color is a little dark for me as a concealer, but it does like kind of go with my skin tone. So for that, I'm okay with, because if I don't want to like really wear foundation, which I don't usually at work, I just pop this on, put a little powder over top of my skin, and I am good to go. Just gives me a cover up of all the little imperfections that I don't want to showcase. And I'm ready. Okay, so I did like a cut crease because that's what I'm going to do, right? And then I have my beautiful Smith 253, and we're gonna lay on that blue color, and of course do my little Fix Plus. You know I love the extra, so I'm gonna take that teal color on this side, I'm gonna lay it on top of the cut crease. Now this is not a shiny finish, which I was really hoping for. I was hoping it was like the blue Regency, but that's okay. This is definitely just like a, trying to figure out what formula this really is. Looks like a cream shadow. And you'll see the difference when I do the blue on top of this eye. And I'm gonna spray our brush with that Fix Plus. So you see clearly these blues are different. We have that like tealish color, and we have a true blue, but do you see the difference with the sparkle? This is satin, this like is just shimmer shine. It's shimmer shine goodness. So you see it? Now, I will tell you my obsession with the second palette, hands down, Diamond's Desire. This color here with Patmgrath, but you can also use it to top it over Malay. Diamond's Desire on top of that blue, and you'll see how it kind of just gives a little touch of fabulous. And I like to pat it on as well after I do that. I feel like it just locks it in. Now, mind you, it's a pink hue, so it did shift the color, as you can see. So there's that. It does shift the color. Tones, definitely different type of shift. This one is like golden, almost reminds me of, well, no, not quite. It's more like a golden green, and this one is like a blue gold, kind of a blue gold. Both pretty. If you want that color to pop with that color it was intended, you're gonna want to use that. You may not want to use that as the topper. So I'm gonna go back because I do want to enhance the blue, and I'm just gonna pat it. To bring back that color, the blue, because I actually wanted to put this blue on top of that teal anyway, and even though it's a little different, oh, that's gonna be so pretty over that teal. And put the two colors that I had used underneath my eye. I really like this plum color. This is smoother for some reason, and I think because it's a little warmer, it goes better with my skin tone, my eyes, all that. I really like this one. Just want to blend it in a little more in the corner. Pink color. So it's pretty, but do you see how much more pink this one is? It tells you how different the two palettes are in regards to the tones. Okay, so now I am going to do my eyeliner and mascara off camera, and then I'll be back. I'll put my bronzer on, all that. I'll just do the lips with you guys. The finished product with mascara and liner and blush and bronzer and some highlighter. So it's summertime, so you know I've been rocking my Fenty cream bronzer like I told you in the last video, Honey Glaze, and then my Chanel Le Beige. This is a few years ago, the healthy highlighting fluid in Sunkissed, and I love this. It's a liquid highlighter and it's gorgeous. Chanel's coming out with some new things soon, and I cannot wait. You can best believe I'm going to be debuting those things because Chanel is my favorite brand. So this is Manic from Urban Decay. I'm pretty sure they still sell it, but I do like Urban Decay's. Some of their lip liners are just fabulous. So I'm going to use this because I like the richness of this pink. It's a little deeper. It's very smooth. It's usually very smooth. It's not very smooth right now because I haven't used it in a while. So it's a little tough, and my lips are very dry. But then I wanted to try the Dior, because Dior's been like really coming up in my books. Their liquid lip, and this is in the color 100. And this is the Forever Liquid is what they call it, but this is in 100, and it's like a pinky nude, and I really like it. This is really nice. Basically, it dries down nicely, but you don't feel it at all. It's so comfortable, It's a really nice matte. If you like a matte, this is a beautiful matte. Now, you know, I love my Chanel Ultra Tenue, but that one has the gloss over it, so it does give you a little more of a glossy finish. This is completely matte. And I've been loving to put a certain color over my lips, like a liner, putting this over top, and it gives the nicest finish. So you see the dry down? So if you're worried about your lipstick like smudging and moving, because a lot of times, because I do overline, I'll get the lipstick underneath here. This doesn't allow for it. And look how beautiful this color finish is. The combination is so beautiful. I love to create my own colors, but overall, loving this look. Loving the Bridgerton 1 and 2, the Diamond of the First Water and the Belle of the Ball. Like I said, they're both beautiful together if you want to mix them, but this is the newest one, Belle of the Ball, and this eye is the Diamond of the First Water, but they're two kind of different looks, I would say so. I didn't get a chance to touch on that gold. That is giving me definitely like more winter vibes, so I will pull that out at some point because that's a beautiful color as well. It's got a lot of shimmer, it's beautiful, it's rich, but not for this look. It wasn't gonna go. But anyways, I hope that this helps you when Pat comes out with more sales, because that will happen. I know this is not like a hot item anymore, but it's still something that I wanted to debut because, I mean, Pat, she doesn't get enough love or enough people like debuting her things. She's amazing, and I think one day she is gonna blow up, so I just want to debut all the products that I can that I enjoy from her. And so yeah, I hope this helped. Please like and subscribe, turn on your notifications so you know when I'm posting. I'm doing my best to post a video a week. That is what I can do right now. I wish I could post more, but I'm extremely busy. I've told you guys before, I work full time. I have 2 little kiddos. I'm going to school. So I have a lot on my plate, but YouTube is a space that I just love to be a part of. I love makeup, and people always ask me how I do it, so I figure put it on the internet and, you know, hopefully it comes back. But I'm thinking of some other options in regards to debuting my makeup. I'm thinking something like makeup and story time of some kind. I love that idea. I love to watch Makeup Mystery Monday. I forgot her name. She's new to me, but she always tells all these crazy stories. Now, mine will be a little more on the positive note, but I'm thinking about that. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. Like, I have a couple new subscribers, so thank you guys for subscribing. I appreciate every one of you. Curious to know what you guys are interested in. I'm definitely thinking about it because I'm not a debuter like on the regular. I really like to use the products I have, and then I'll incorporate a few things at a time. But you know, this stuff has a shelf life, so I don't want to just waste money and hoard it. I want to, you know, make good use of the things that I buy. So anyway, tell me what you guys think. I hope you have a fabulous week, a wonderful day, and I'll catch you in the next one.